Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Hear what some of our own are saying about our previous leaders, the good, the best, the worst, and the bad. You see, this is what we are saying. My brothers and sisters, they said top five worst Nigerian presidents or leaders. Not every leader ends up being a hero. Over the years, Nigeria has had presidents and military rulers who made big promises but left the country worse than they met it. Hmm. From economic hardship to corruption and human rights abuses, some of these leaders will always be remembered for the wrong reasons. Here are some Nigerian presidents whose time is in power caused more harm than good based on their actions, decisions, and the lasting damage they left behind. You see, General Sani Abacha, 1993 to 1998. Abacha's regime is remembered for its brutal suppression, political assassinations, imprisonments, death sentences, and a notorious clampdown on the dissent. He executed Ken Saro-Wiwa and the other activists following sham trials, drawing global condemnation as one of history's most infamous kleptocrats. Abacha embezzled between $2 to $10 billion. Some estimates go even higher, hindering Nigeria's development. General Ibrahim Babangida, 1985 to 1993. His administration institutionalized corruption with an estimated $12 billion in unexplained windfalls and misuse of privatization processes benefiting cronies, IBB boys. He annulled the 12th June 1993 presidential election won by MKO Abiola, crushing Nigerians' hope for democracy and causing a national upheaval. Human rights violations included the executions of dissenting soldiers and journalists, e.g., Maman Basa Delegiwa. Muhammadu Buhari, 2015 to 2023, duped Baba Goslow for his sluggish response to insurgency. He oversaw two secessions and a deteriorating security situation with militant groups fueling violence. His presidency saw record debt accumulation, a weakened naira, and rising inflation, leading some to label Nigeria the poverty capital of the world. Despite early promises to eliminate corruption and sell jets, Buhari's administration actually acquired more presidential jets, and his family maintained lavish spending profiles. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 23 to present. Since taking office in May 2023, Tinubu's economic reforms, including removing fuel subsidies and liberalizing the naira, have triggered an inflation surge, skyrocketing fuel and food prices, and sharp naira depreciation. One commentator called it economic arson and named him the most hated president in living memory. The Nigerian Labour Congress says his policies have hit Nigerians harder than Buhari or Jonathan faced. Critics point to worsening insecurity, rural massacres, and growing poverty, with the coalition of united political parties declaring his 2 years the worst period since independence. Accusation of bias in appointments, favoring his own ethnic family, and suppressing dissent milestone. Examples include banning dissenting music about rising cost. General Yakubu Gowon, 1966 to 1975, while overseeing the end of the Civil War and Nigeria's first oil boom, Gowon faced criticism for failing to implement meaningful reconciliation. His no victor, no vanquished policy was seen as superficial. You see, he prolonged rule. His prolonged rule without a return to civilian governance raised concerns about democratic stagnation and deepening military entrenchment. My brother and sister, this is what we are saying. Are people evaluating the past presidents and leaders of Nigeria, the bad, good, and the worst? You see, in the comments, here's what some of our own are saying in the comment section. Somebody who hasn't completed his 2 terms, you are nailing him as one of the worst president and of Nigeria. You are not serious. You see, should we wait for 8 years and compare President Tinubu with any past president? God forbid. So you want consult oracle before knowing that your ancestors' 2 years is worse than all these years of all other evil leaders put together. Mr. Comparison, Bola Tinubu is best president Nigeria needs, because he hammered the nails on the head. His challenge is born out of the decades of bad governance from all the previous governments. Let's just hope and see what is going to happen. Well, you can't defend the obvious, indefensible. Facts and figures are there. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. You see, after independence, Gowon regime is the best regime because it is an achievement. It's what we use to determine the best. Some of achievements during the Gowon's regime are as follows: Lagos-Ibadan Express Road, Benin or Shagamu Expressway, expansion of Agege to Dumota roads to dual ways, expansion of Western Avenue Road to dual way, Muritala International Airport, National Stadium, Lagos, to mention but a few. You see, this is what we are saying, that what go up must come down. With all this, their Gowon's achievement and others, my brothers and sisters, you are free to say your opinion on all these issues. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.